So I got to this lesson. This is lesson 1, tiling the plane from Open Up. And I got it from my collections, which is where, if you have my email, you're hopefully putting the sets of lessons that I sent to you. So in order to create a lesson for my students, I find the lesson that I want and I click on create a class code. And once that's done, you can see a new one here. It's MT5872. Well, the 3 dots over here on the side is where you can actually create a student link. And so this would show up on the screen if you want the kids to go themselves to student.desmos.com and type it in, or you can just choose copy. And then, like, this is my sample Google class. And if I want to create an assignment, I can go down into adding the link, and that's where the kids can click. And we use Google for almost everything, so they have Google email addresses and it logs them straight in. So I would just title it something like, today's date, and then I would maybe say lesson 1. I would type in instructions on what they should do. And then typically when I create a Desmos, I also go into the spreadsheet that has all the videos that are there, and I would add a link to the video and have it there for students to use to check while they're working virtually from home. And basically that's how, I'll assign it. That's how you assign a Desmos lesson to students. So once students are in that lesson, you would click on View Dashboard, and you can even, during synchronous learning, you can watch them populate the screen as they log in, and then you can go through and do some modeling with them as far as how to answer some of the questions. But I will show you my lesson that's already been done by a group of my students. And when I click on it, I'm going to anonymize it right away. Oh, it already is anonymized, so these are not my actual students. And like I said in the previous video, from a teacher standpoint, you can see all the answers that they gave, so you can check and see for any common mistakes. And you can also find here quickly what students have drawn on their screen, so that if you want to collect via the camera a snapshot, your snapshots would end up coming into this screen, and you can pull over whatever parts you want, and you can create questions. Again, this is how you get kids to talk and see what other kids were thinking, and you can set them up in any order you want. Like this one, these kids developed area, and I had them talk about why they're different areas. And then I showed this one that is a little bit more precise because they use unit squares and they use number lengths to help determine area. So snapshots is a great way to get kids to think with each other. And then finally, the summary is where you can see everybody's work, like where they are, like while they're working, you'll see these blue boxes and they'll move as they work. And so even though you're not with them in the room, you can see where they are. You can click on anything, you can see their answer, and then you can talk to them. Remember, you can leave a message to them even right in here, lesson feedback. So hope this helps. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Thanks.